Yo, welcome to Music as a Day Job. My name is Sean, and this is sponsored by Concert. I'm also the CEO of Concert. Concert is an artist accelerator app that takes artists from opener to headliner to on tour and gives the fan the best experience in live independent music. So the question today is, how do I brand myself? And as a musician, there may be people like there are people online that only do this, you know what I'm saying, that are marketers and everything like that to understand how to brand. But I'm just gonna give you from my point of view what I think is the way. And like, yeah, I haven't, like, let's say I don't have a million followers, but I was able to live 15 years off of music. So I know something with how to brand with people, and I've worked with companies and top companies that have sold for hundreds of millions that needed help branding because I understood it from the artist's point of view, and I knew how to take that and make people connect to it. So the way to brand yourself. Now, I'm going to break this into, I call it three pillars of branding. And these three pillars are based off of, like, for an artist, for a musician, these should be your three pillars, and you just break it down to what you want to do. So the three pillars are music, knowledge, and lifestyle. So these are the spots I try to put people in when you're like posting and the content you make and the content you put across. Now, your music, of course, you have the content that is what the song is. You have the song, you have the music video, you have content and pictures based on that music video. You have content just based on pictures, the things that tie to that music video. So let me give you an example. If I have a song, like I had a song called 100 to a Million, so clearly that's money. So then pictures of money make sense. Pictures of the actual music video make sense. Pictures of the grind make sense. Going from 100 to a million makes sense. All this stuff makes sense in the content of the actual music. The music video exists, the actual release, the artwork of the music, the actual song, everything like that, all that makes sense for branding of that song and branding of you as an artist, because this fits you as an artist. So pay attention to all the pieces of content you can make from just the music alone. So that gives you tons of things, because you have behind the scenes of the music video, you have the actual making of the song, you have like the performance of the song. If you already performing it and everything like that, you have that. So like, there's tons of pieces of content that come from just the music piece that'll help you build the brand of what you want to be perceived as. Now, of course, if you make songs that, if you just do tons of random songs, people are going to be lost in who you are. But then if you're doing songs that tie to a lot of the things that you are as a person, then people can kind of get an idea of who you are based off the music. But see, the one thing that people mess up with this is that they just stay there at the music. I just need to get my music across. So then that makes the consumer just go, oh, this is kind of like a sales page. So then if I don't like your music, then I'm just not messing with it. And you take away the opportunity for you to find other fans that can be attracted to something else that is you, like who you are. So now the second pillar, as I said, is knowledge. Now, knowledge is usually if you want to teach people something, and it can be knowledge about you, or it can be knowledge in general of like something that you're passionate about outside of music. Like, for instance, I'm passionate about this. So like helping other artists and all that situation, throwing shows, everything like that, knowing these things, me as an artist, me talking about these things and doing this, that's another situation that brings consumers towards me, and they might give a chance to listen to my music or something like that, because I'm giving them some type of lot knowledge that they can learn. Like if you like to do something else like cook, or you like to do something else like that, it can be knowledge, it can be like another form of entertainment or knowledge that makes people go like, I'm attracted to this. And so then they go like even like I would do comedy back in the day, because I make jokes all the time. So then it was a form of a way to get something else, like entertaining them or teaching them something to make them feel some type of way. So they go like, oh, I'll give a chance to this music. So now that gives more eyes to my music, because you might like this also. You can kind of like, that knowledge can be expanded over anything that you like to do. Let's say you're a musician and you like to drive cars, like you like cars, so then you might know more about cars than a lot of people, and then you should teach people that, because people sometimes want to just learn it. And like the people who listen to your music might be like, oh wow, that's dope, this person also does this. But then on the other end, if people like cars, they might give the opportunity to be like, oh, this dude does music too. That's so you're building off the knowledge piece. Then it's lifestyle. And lifestyle, what I say is like those pictures that are captured that actually show your lifestyle and what you do. And those things can tie to who you're around, the people you're around, the things you go do just naturally on a whim or whatever like that. Like if you go to, like, sometimes people show their family, sometimes people show that they're like they enjoy like going to basketball games and stuff like that. And like these are some of the things that you can just show your everyday life that you just do all the time, and things you enjoy that can tie people to what the brand is. Now you can hone that in to who your persona may be. Like, so for instance, you can see like a rapper that may be heavy on like the party songs. You might see tons of content of them at parties with everybody. So then you would expect them to be around a specific type of person all the time. And then like the famous people that they might be around fit that situation. And so they might show tons of content based on just the party. And like, they are living the life. They're living the best life. You know, you see the travelers, they're traveling all the time, everything like that. So when you build that lifestyle brand, you're trying to be like, hey, this is how I'm living all the time. So then when it matches my songs, or you hear these pieces in the songs, this is why I'm saying these things, you know. And then some of the things I know also might tie to that. You know what I'm saying? So let's say I like cars, and then I got a song called you know what I'm saying? I got a song called 24s or something, you know what I'm saying? Just something like that. And then that's the song, you know, and I've been built content about that. But then you find out I know a lot about cars. So then I'm talking to people about tons of different cars that I like, everything that I like. Then on the other end, in the lifestyle, you're gonna see me at some car rallies probably. And then you probably might see me, you know what I'm saying, like car shopping, you know what I'm saying? And then that all ties together. And then if you do this with tons of things that you do, that's what it is. So then, like, I'll give you for instance, like 100 to a million. When I'm like saying that I'm on the grind like that, some of my knowledge content is me building as an artist, telling you, going from being an artist and being able to live off music consistently without the help of labels. So I'm on that grind of trying to make a million, turning $100 to a million. Then on the other end, and that's the knowledge I'm teaching you of how to do it. Then on the other end, my lifestyle, you're going to see as I start to succeed, me living a lifestyle of me making money, or you're going to see me on the grind throwing shows and everything like that. You're going to see those pictures, and then you tie all that together and be like, man, this is really him. This is how he is. This is how he moves. So then that's how I was moving the entire time. So then as long as you do that, that's how you start building your brand, and people start believing in your brand and going like, wow, this person is this brand. And then I can attach to them outside of just the direct song. I can be like, oh, I respect it, like as I said, with 100 to a million, that he's grinding like this. Now, whether I listen to rap or whether I listen to that song or whatever, I'll be like, hey, I respect this grind, because this kid came and he went from not having this a lot to making a lot, and he figured it out himself. And I respect that. And then a lot of people just respect that grind in general. So then that can get more fans for you and make people move towards you because they respect the brand. So that's the goal of what you should be looking at when you're building a brand. And once again, I'll say those three pillars: the music, the knowledge / entertainment, and lifestyle. So make sure you stay in those, and then you should be good, and you'll start connecting the brand to people, and people will know you for who you want to present to the world.